Hey kids, welcome back to the channel and welcome to City of Heroes. Now, for those of you who've been watching my videos for a long time, you may remember that I had a City of Heroes Let's Play going, but I had to shut it down because the group that was running City of Heroes basically didn't want Let's Players because they feared that they might get interference from the property owners, so they wanted to be able to legitimize their status before they allowed Let's Players. Well, they did so, and now Let's Players are allowed back on, so I'm going to restart my Let's Play. This, of course, is my hero. This is Bill O'Wrights. He is a brute, which is one of the melee classes. He has energy, melee, and invulnerability as his power groups. Right now being a level 1 character, as you can see up here. He only has the 2 powers. He's not that powerful at all. So right now we're going to get into it. I hope you have as much fun with this as I plan on having. I really do. Whoa. Okay, we have a crisis going on here. We need help desperately. Some thugs took an experimental drug thinking it was something else, and now they're trashing the area. We have to regain control and ensure the safety of the citizens. Sure. Antidote for these berserk thugs. Collected the blood sample. Please take it to Dr. Miller. He's marked on your map. Okay, accept this task. Clue found. Now, I do not, as of yet, have a travel power, and I'm probably going to end up getting super leap. Thank you. This sample will... Jesus, that music's loud. This sample will help our research immensely. Since you're new to Paragon City, you should familiarize with the way hospitals work. Right. I do know the way the hospitals work. I played City Heroes back when it was actually on. Let me do this real quick. Because Jesus, that was loud. Okay. Basically, the way it works is when you are defeated by a bad guy, you get teleported to a hospital automatically and are revived. Okay, excellent job. What did you call yourself again? Was it Bill O'Wrights? Yes, it was Bill O'Wrights. Pretty original. You seem to navigate well, so let me tell you about the map. Click on the map button to bring up the overhead view of the zone. That's up here. Okay. You can use your compass on your map or your map to find Officer Parks, who is right down there, or, you know, way the heck over there if you're looking at the compass. By selecting Officer Parks as a contact, you can receive new tasks and information about him. When our current contact is happy with your work and can trust you, they will introduce you to friends. That's basically how contacts work. So. Okay, for those of you who are familiar with me and you know that a lot of times when I'm playing I have a song running in my head. For some reason, that song tonight is The Right Stuff by the Backstreet Boys. The weird thing is, I was never really a Backstreet Boys fan. Not that I think that they stink or anything, it's just I was never really a fan. You must be Bill O'Wrights. I'm sure you can help. First, let me explain how to use your powers. Your power tray, located at the bottom of the screen, contains an icon for each of your powers. That would be these things. This is my sprint, this is my punch, and so on. Left-click the icon to use the power. Right-click to learn about them. You can use the powers to add powers tab to add new powers to your tray whenever you receive them. Yeah, I've already brought all the... Yeah, okay. Things are getting out of control. I can tell you need to learn all about combat. First, I want you to learn about how tough things can be by talking to Professor Hoffman in front of the deactivated robots right in front of me. Then talk to Lieutenant McCready for your combat lesson. Then I want you to come back and talk to me. Okay. Now, I already know how to do these things. Hold on. There we go. Alright, yeah, basically gray's weak, green is slightly weak, blue is even slighter weaky. White names are the same level, yellow, orange, and red. Purple, don't attack the purples, they'll kill you, in other words. Good, leave. Okay. Target enemies, hit the appropriate number keys, like this. Of course, this thing's such a high level I couldn't hurt it if I wanted to. See? That's how it works. Alright, Professor Hoffman told you how to consider targets by the colors. Lieutenant McCready showed you how to use your powers in combat. There's a riot going on. Take down 2 contaminated thugs in the hot zone in the southwest behind the fences. Well, we are going to eventually take down a lot more than 2 because there's a badge. And one of the things I want to do in this playthrough is earn some badges. And combat acts like this. This is how combat acts. Okay, I can return to Officer Parks. Alright, great job. You did pretty well back there. Let me explain more about combat. Most attacks deal real damage. Damage you can take represented by hit points. They're up here, guys. The green bar is health and the blue is endurance, and this is fury, which is a function of my character class, and this is my experience bar. Be introduced to a new contact. Leave. I think there's nothing I can do about the fact that the music is going to be that loud. And the music's cool and all, and it feels heroic, but yikes. Okay, ask about available missions. Click here to see my inspirations. Defeat 4 more thugs. Don't forget to use those inspirations. Right. But, like I said, we're going to be fighting a lot more than just 4 thugs. I just realized that with me on with my back against the wall, you couldn't actually see what I was doing. Let me back this off a little. There you go. That way you can actually see what I'm doing in combat. Now, to get the badge, we have to defeat 100 of these guys. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, 100? Yeah. Let me see. Who all? Yeah, I'm the only person in this tutorial level. So basically, I'm going to have to do this the hard way. Now, I'm not going to force you to sit through the entire thing. So, what I will do is I will put the rest of this quest to get this first badge on fast forward. And I will see you when I'm finished, okay? Be right back. And there we go. We've earned the first badge of the game. So let's get back to our contact and close out this mission, collect the XP for it. Okay. Good job on those thugs. As a reward, I'll give you something called an enhancement. You can use enhancements to permanently improve power. Click on the Enhancements tab of your Powers tray to see the enhancements you've collected. And that would be here, but all I've got is that. So, let's continue onward, shall we? Learn about enhancements. Basically, they improve your powers by whatever it says they improve your powers. This one, for example, increases damage by 33 1/3. Okay. Go back to Sergeant Hicks. Coyote. Looks like you're learning your stuff, Bill of Rights. Let's finish this job. One last task I'd like you to undertake. I've been doing some digging, found an abandoned office where the thugs were given what they thought was a common street drug. It was actually Richte mutation drug. As you know, the Richte been constant nuisance for us since their failed invasion last year. I spoke with Dr. Miller. He says he can create a cure. We need the original formula on the mutation drug. I believe the formula is on a computer in that office. I want you to go in there, clear out any enemies you find, and find that formula on the computer. Another hero named Flower Knight has already made her way into the place. She's been there a while. She might be in a bit of trouble. If you rescue her, she should be able to help clear that place out of contaminated thugs. Once you complete the mission, you can click the exit mission button to immediately exit the mission without having to run back to the exit. So we click the accept mission. And then we see where this thing is. Hopefully it's not too far away. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. Here we go. Alright. Get another drink of water. After you do enough for the contact, they will give you your cell phone numbers. Yes, this is true. Alright. Now, I just used one of the inspirations. Rubber banding. You gotta love rubber banding, guys. I just used one of the inspirations to make my attacks more powerful. Now, anybody out there with any MMO experience knows that rubber banding is when you run forward and you're suddenly jerked backwards because you're moving faster than the game can keep up. Thank you for saving me. Those thugs overpowered me. I'll help you clear out this place. Good. Aha. Oh my god, he vomited on me. And she fires arrows. Okay, it's up here. Now, this game does move a little quickly. And we'll click on the glowy. That's what they call these things that glow and go oom, oom, oom. There we go. Now I'm at level 2. We'll exit the mission. Ba-ba-ba-bum. I love this music. It's so comic booky, you know? Let's see. Numinous TF forming level 35 plus room for 2. Yeah, I'm nowhere near level for that. I do plan on taking us through all of the task forces that I can get my hands on, though. So that'll be fun. Fantastic. I'll take this for me to Dr. Miller so we can finally end this nightmare. We'll start processing the antidote right away. I see you've enough experience points to reach level 2. Notice the arrow in your status circle. That's up here. You need to visit a signature hero to raise your security levels and receive your new powers. Visit Miss Liberty in Atlas Park, and away we go. Now, time was they had both Atlas Park and Galaxy City as entry points, but nobody was going to Galaxy City, so they ended up shutting it down. Now, I liked Galaxy City to start, mostly because it was a lot less crowded than Atlas Park was. Okay. None. I know enough to be a helper. I just don't want to be bothered with it. And this is what I mean. These idiots will stand here just staring out into space with their powers active, doing nothing. They're not doing anything. It's like they parked themselves and then walked away. You know, every once in a while someone will run up. And I gotta tell you, I really don't, you know, should make an effort, in my opinion. If you're gonna play the game, you should make an effort. You know, barrage, energy punch, temper, and vulnerability. I'm gonna go with energy punch. I mean, look at this I want to say asshole. Look at this guy. Hi 3444. He probably hit his random button and then just typed in whatever came to a, you know, words and whatever. Muy caliente bish. Yeah, okay. Imaginite. That's actually pretty clever. And this is Fear Kang Cinder Scale. Yeah, this is another type of player we have. These are the guys who seem to be under the mistaken impression that we're playing a fantasy game. So they play like demons, you know, the scariest possible, and they always get fire, and it's all ridiculous. But it happens. And I don't want to say that they're wrong. They're having their fun. I'm having my fun. Major Phalanx. Maiden of War, but she had to misspell maiden. Anyway. We're going to go over here to this guy. Matthew Habashingo. And get a mission from him. And then I'm going to go in here, where we're going to pick up our second badge. Our second badge is going to be an exploration badge, and it's over here. See it right there on the floor? Half the badges in the that we're going to be collecting are exploration badges. So now my contact is Prince Kiros, which is this guy over here. But I am going to go to all of them. Okay, ask about available missions. Put a stop to the gang activity. Ask available missions. Get the piece from Sarah Peters. Okay. Time was they wouldn't let you hit all of them. That was back when it was actually, when it was run by NCSoft and not the Homecoming people. But right at the moment, it's just smarter and easier to get all the missions from the contacts, because that way, you've got a lot of missions, you've got a lot of way to earn XP. Take on the Hellions, leave. Alright. And sometimes these missions overlap, and that's a good thing. Yeah, see? They just park themselves and hang around. I don't understand why. Alright, well, let's, I don't think there's any place we have to go for these Hellions. We're just going to go this way. And again, I don't have a, travel power yet. Taminator. Right. Okay, Taminator. The problem is, City of Heroes did the character naming all wrong. In fact, that was something that was recognized when Champions Online came around. Champions Online being another superhero MMO. When Champions Online came out, they fixed it. You see, City of Heroes, the naming is by server. By which I mean, okay, that's finished. Bust gang leader and his crew. Okay. So this way. It's by server. Everybody on this server, the Torchbearer server, only one person can have a certain name. Well, they soon found out that people were running out of names. All the good names were taken already. So the way that Champions Online did it was, it's by account. That way, hey, yeah, there can be 9 guys called the Crimson Avenger, but this was my Crimson Avenger, Some missions have rewards and so on, and I missed all that. Okay. Let's go. Oh, hey guys. This is a dead end. I gotta say that the environments of this game have improved. It's all smoky and firelit because, no power. It's an abandoned building despite the fact that it's in the middle of a busy city. One of the jokes among the players in this game is that you just kind of have to accept what's going on with yeah, you just have to accept what's going on with the buildings. Because sometimes the map layouts that you run through are not going to fit the shape of the building you entered. And sometimes you're going to enter a building that outside is a modern, fresh-looking skyscraper. And what you get in the inside is an abandoned warehouse. It's just a thing. Go with it. That's creepy. by the color of their names, the guys I'm fighting are actually a higher level than I am. Okay. I do have sprint on. I'm going to turn sprint off while I'm in the, you know, you can see the difference in the run speed, but that's okay. Okay. Now you can tell when they blink, it means they're about to deactivate. Okay. Now I'm not playing with any experience enhancers or anything like that. I don't plan on using anything like that. Because I don't want to level past content. I want to show you this game. And I gotta tell you, I'm considering just not playing and recording on double XP weekends. Wait, is this a double XP weekend? I did not even check. Level at the end of this adventure, at the end of this mission. I gotta say, back in the day, this kind of environment, this kind of attention to detail, you know, you'd see the candles and the satanic altar, but you wouldn't get the creepy sounds. This is just amazing. Alright. Also, something else I might do to keep myself from advancing too quickly is I might occasionally turn off XP. Which is an option. You can actually do that. Well, folks, let me see. I do have more missions. Next mission is arrest all gang members, which is way the heck over there. But for right now, though, it's beginning to get close to time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go level us up. And then we will call it for the night. Train a new level of power. Okay, I get enhancement slots. So, the way I usually do it with enhancements is I almost always try to enhance my defenses before my offense. Okay. And that's going to be it. Now, there is one acceptable type of parking in this game, in my opinion. Now, I know I said that, you know, they're free to play their games, and they are. They are. I'm not going to try and stop them. But doesn't mean, you know, doesn't mean I don't find what they're doing to be silly. So, surrounded by big flower bushes. If you liked what I did here, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Take care of yourself while you're out there, guys. I hope you're having fun. I'm having a great deal of fun. This game was one of my favorites back in the day, 20 some odd years ago when it first came out, and I am so happy to be able to play it again. I really, I can't express how happy I am about it. So I hope you enjoy this this journey back into City of Heroes with me. I will see you in the next video, folks. Bye-bye.